you're joining me as I try to do this live. I don't know if anybody's there already. If you are, just pop your name in the chat. I'm going to try to see if this is working okay, so bear with me. I don't know if I'm joined by anyone yet, and if hang on a second, is the mic doing well? Okay, I've switched on the mic. So, welcome to new subscribers, welcome back to those who already know me. If you are joining me for this live, thank you so much. It is my birthday and I decided to just pop on board and do a live and just unbox some decks with you. If you can catch me live, that's great. If not, don't worry, this is going to be on the channel. You can check it out later. And yeah, good to have you all here. So I do this every year, by the way. So I like to do these because if I don't do like a birthday live, I never get around to doing this kind of stuff. You know, it's like gets shoved into a corner. So anyway, I thought let's unbox some decks together. How has your week been? My week has been pretty busy. And then yesterday, yesterday it began in the morning, we had a huge storm coming into Brussels. It was quite thunderous. Going onto Insta to check out the photos and the videos from that storm. By midday it was raging, and by the afternoon it was pretty kind of like, we had kind of like warnings to just not go out, never mind the parks, but you couldn't just, you know, even walking on the street, it was just, there was so much debris. And today we've had a lot less rain, but it's still very windy. So I know the Netherlands has been affected. Raika, who has her own channel, YouTube channel on tarot, she also had posted that the storm is there in Netherlands. I'm pretty sure northern France has been affected quite a bit. So yeah, it's kind of like in this whole region of Europe. But other than that, everything is good. And I decided to stay indoors today because it was still very stormy, and then tomorrow really do my kind of like outdoor celebrations. So I've been babbling. It's 2 minutes in. If I haven't said already, welcome to everybody who's joining me on this. So I'm going to be unwrapping some tarot decks. Now, those of you who know my channel, you know that traditionally this is what happens. I kind of like wrap some of these decks really in advance. I know it sounds, yeah, it's that boring, but I wrap them in advance, and even I don't know half the time like what is in that, and I kind of like forget. So it's as much as a surprise for me most of the time as it is for you. But other than that, I'm going to start off. Now, the first deck I want to show, oh, the live chat is on, so that's good. There's 3 people, that's great as well. So yeah, so I'm going to unwrap my first deck. Let me grab the scissors because, yeah, you're going to be like, what is she doing? But yeah, let me grab the scissors. And yeah, thanks again for everybody joining me. So I wonder if you like what I'm wearing. I'm wearing something that my mum gave me when I was in India last. And I thought, yeah, it'd be nice to wear something that reminds me of my family a bit as well today. So yeah. So yeah, there's so, wow, it's getting busy in here. This birthday party is going. So anyway, let's unbox this. I have no idea what this is. So let's unbox. Does anybody else do these kind of things? Oh, hello everyone. Hello. If you are going to do anything like bots, then I'm not here for that. Okay, so. Oh yeah, thank you for letting me know. I do know the Doodle Tarot is back on Kickstarter. Unfortunately, hang on. So yeah, so I know the Doodle Tarot is back again. I've decided, I did have it actually, but I decided it's not for me, but I know I went on to somebody else who's really loving it, so that's always good. So what is this? Yes, so I bought the Earthbone Oracle by, oh, Maya's thinking about it. I don't know if you want the ones without the keywords, but Maya, I would recommend also checking the ones with the keywords because that was very popular. So there might be something about perhaps if you do readings with others, perhaps they also like having keywords, like if you're reading for just an everyday person. I don't know if I'm making sense here, but maybe you want to see that and get feedback for those who have used it. I mean, it's beautiful quality. It's a fantastic deck, but this is what happened, that I just didn't find myself using it enough. Sadly, that was the truth. And I just thought it can go somewhere where it's going to be loved a lot more. But it's a beautiful deck, definitely. Who else is there? Okay, so let's unwrap this one. So does anybody else have the Earthbone Oracle deck by Syrian Shadow? Do you also all have that one? I do know it's very, very popular. I see now. I think as professional readers, I think a lot. I mean, I don't even know what a professional reader is. So I need to take that back. I think those of us who've learned tarot, when we actually just do the readings, it flows. I know pretty much if you were reading, it would just be flowing. I think that perhaps a way to phrase it is to let perhaps the other person know if there are words that are jumping out to you, perhaps you want to include them because they might want to, feel like they're participating because a lot of us do that, right? So anyway, so let me open this. I mean, like a lot of the times we say if there's an image or something that's jumping out at you, go with it. Go with that as well when we're reading for others. Okay, so, oh my God, look at the color on these. Look at that beautiful green. Oh, look at that. And these are the backs. So does anybody else have this 6, 7, 7? So I don't know what's going on there. But this is, okay, you know what? I'm just going to remove that person. Sorry. I was a few times close to it, but it is a bit different, definitely. Do you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the Marigold Tarot. I don't know if anybody knows that it's based on specifically a certain set of people from India. It's Punjabi. I'm not Punjabi myself. It's got slightly that kind of vibe to it because that one also has a lot of skeletons. But I like this because this was more general based and I wanted something like that. Oh, so this is, yeah, so I'm just going to show a few cards. We've got quite a few decks to go through. Ah, okay, I have the Wonderland Oracle and it is amazing. And I have Le Vampire. I get it. They are amazing. Great choices. Absolutely great choices. I have both of those and I love them. The Alice Wonderland Oracle is one of my favorite oracles from, the Jasmine Becker Griffith, Lucy Cavendish duo. And if you like Lucy Cavendish decks and you want to go outside the Jasmine Becker Griffith world, I would also recommend, there's a mermaid deck. Lucy Cavendish has done 2 mermaid decks. The one I'm talking about, I don't know who the artwork is by. It's not, basically her mermaid decks are great as well. That's what I'm trying to say. Very winded there. But yeah, so I'm showing a few of these and then we'll move forward. But this looks really, really great. I'm looking forward to diving into it because I know so many people say great stuff about this deck. So I decided to jump on and it has, oh, look at the guidebook. Typical rock pool, just done so well. So if anybody is having difficulty with the sound or anything, or if I'm coming across a bit strange, let me know in the comments so then I can try and adapt the video. But yeah, other than that, so this is the Earthbone Oracle by Syrian Shadow. So the next step that I'm going to unwrap will be just as much of a surprise to me as to you. Now, what did I get? There's quite a few decks actually, so I don't know how many we'll get through. I don't want to be on here all evening. Okay, so we're going to unwrap this. I tried to remember all the ones with the, all good. Thank you so much, Maya. I really appreciate that. Oh, it's really nice to have someone online giving me some feedback. Oh, yeah, this is the deck that I've ordered this year. Now, I saw it on a few channels and I really, really wanted it. And then, what's her name? Sandra from Spirit of Avalon. Does anybody know Spirit of Avalon? She's a great channel. Go and check out Sandra. Give her a bit of love. She has a kind of like, you have your like tarot tube kind of like, I don't know how to put it. It's like these ripples where there are other tarot tubers that kind of like buy decks that you also like, and then you kind of like just watch their channel because ones that they gravitate towards, I gravitate towards. Sandra's a bit like that for me, and she had bought thanks Maya for that feedback, this Folklore Oracle, and oh great, first time here, say hi. Oh okay, yeah, so yeah, she'd bought this and I really wanted it, and I actually didn't watch the whole of her video because I didn't want hang on a second, I didn't want the just give me a moment. Oh. So let me open up a specific tab, because what that's going to do, hold on with me, is it's going to change the lighting a bit. Hold on. And go to my drive. Yay. Yeah. So yeah, that's a bit better. So anyway, Sandra over at Spirit of Overland, she bought this. So I didn't watch the whole of her walkthrough because I just knew that I was like, I'd already bought it and it was already wrapped up. But I did say to her that once I check it out, I'll also, you know, I'll probably just have like a cross comments thing with her because I did want this. Anybody else got this one? Anybody else interested in it? I loved the look of the colors. Sometimes in winter, it's a bit like the same thing with fashion. We don't always want to wear those dark colors. We want to be a little bit brighter, a little bit more into kind of like, you know, bright colors. And I felt drawn to this. So this is by, sorry, I should have mentioned, by the way, the Earthbound Oracle. Yeah, I did say Syrian Shadow, and I believe he's also the author of the guidebook. And this does come in with 42 cards. So the Folklore Oracle is Gyada Rose. Now, I love her Season of the Witch Samhain deck, which, you know, I know that they changed artists, and I love both artists. I just want to be clear about that. So this is Gyada Rose, and the writer is Haddis Knox. What a fantastic name. Yeah. I keep thinking I want one of these aliases as my writer name. Well, I've got Dark Fae Tarot, so I'm already doing well with that. Okay, so let's open this. And what do we have here? Oh, wow. So these are color themes, and this is the back. That's got to be one of the most beautiful backs I've ever seen. And that's the gilding. Look at that beautiful apple sheen. One of my favorite colors, actually, this apple color. Oh, look at that. That's gorgeous. Anyway, so let's have a look at just a few of the cards. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, now I'm going to have to be careful. Hi, Lucy. Oh, here she is, Sandra over at Spirit of Avalon. I was just chatting about you. Oh, so yeah, I've got, oh no, I just realized I've got to be very careful. I'm going to have to check the cards perhaps before I show them because of the whole YouTube censorship thing. Now, you know what I just realized when I saw this? Does anybody know there's this Crystal Forest Oracle deck? It's a I think it's a British artist, and it's an indie deck. You can find it on Etsy. And I just realized it might pair beautifully with this deck. But the colors are just stunning. Oh, wow. I can see this going so well. For me, this would be great around the, well, it's like harvest. But then you've got also colors like these. I think this could be an all year round deck. So, I mean, if anybody's using this for a particular season, let me know. But, oh, and you know what? I just realized, does anybody have that? Is it Witch's Tarot, the Barbara Walker deck in a tin? Does anybody, you know that one I'm talking about? And the other deck this will go well with is that medieval tarot that I do have, which now I've forgotten the name of it, which is by AGM. I can't remember the name of it now. It's gone out of my head. This would go really well with some medieval paintings. But yeah, I think this would go so well perhaps with the Barbara Walker deck. And those 70s vibes of that very sparse kind of like art. So yeah, really loving this as well. So yeah, I'll do a proper walkthrough probably at one point. But and it says in here, discover yourself in every tale. Oh yeah, okay, so yeah. You're on the same lines, Sandra. So, I mean, I just think that I'm so happy that all of this is so available. It's mass market. So this is another deck. I wonder what's in here. So perhaps you heard me at the beginning as well, Sandra. Half the time I don't know what's in these either because I wrapped them so long ago. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, that's what I bought. Oh, I forgot I had this. Spreadcrafter's Oracle. I actually forgot I had this. This is by Kimberly M. Zan. This is a indie deck. And I believe I was encouraged, I wasn't encouraged, but yeah, I was influenced definitely by Maureen over at Waves of Your Soul. She also has this deck. I think she has this one, and I think she has like there's an expansion pack that goes with it. And one of them is like for gamers kind of thing. There's a gamers role. I don't know if it's role. I don't know what it is, but because I'm not a gaming person, but Maureen over at Waves of Your Soul loves it. Expansion. Maya has it. So Maya, you let us know in the comments how you're finding it. I'm sure other people would also already appreciate it. Oh, I need to start using it. Well, this is it. This is it. The perfect time. The perfect time. Does anybody else have this as well? Oh, look at the beauty of those colors. There's 2 expansions. That's right. I think there's one that's more, I don't know. There's one that's like gamers love, like a quest thing. And then the second one, I don't know. But I know people love it. I just hear good stuff about it. So, but I'm pretty sure I bought this deck about 2 years ago. So there you go. Oh, it ended up in the box. This is the perfect time to get it out. This is it. So there's a little quick start guide. There's also a little booklet that comes with it. And what do we have? Oh, look at the edging. This is matte and it's like a violet. So, oh, I can use this especially. This feels very spring summer to me. Oh, yep, got the plastic bit off. Okay, so there's a quick start guide. So I'm going to read out the quick start guide, which says here, Seeker category, which is character and personality traits that highlight you. Focus area category highlights important life areas and aspects of our journey. The color is bubblegum. So the Seeker category is sun-kissed. The focused area is bubblegum. The Lightwork category contains themes of healing, expansion, growth, and empowerment. The color is Shimmering Galaxy. Ooh. Same here. It was 2 years ago and did some promotion for all through. Ooh, okay. And then there's a call to action category, powerful action, words to help you set interpretations and inspire you to move forward. There's a shadow work category, cards that highlight the ego, moments to disempowerment, dark nebula. Subcategories are boundary, expansion, success. Oh God, she's put a lot of work into this. I'm going to just stop there now. Okay, so let's just look at a few of the cards. So we've got Seeker, and then you get a bit of text. It says, use this card to represent you, who you are, and what you might be thinking, feeling, and how you're positioned in a situation or relationship right now. So that's the Seeker cards. Perhaps we put this in the middle and then do something around it. That might be like draw a map around it. This is the intention, what you aim to achieve, what you seek to manifest in life, what you want to commit to carrying out in the future. Let's jump ahead a bit. So what's this bluey kind of thing? What is this turquoise blue? Yeah. I think this is the turquoise blue. And this might, or is this bubblegum? I don't know. No, this is galaxy. Sorry, this is the galaxy category. And the galaxy category is gratitude. It's written here. Shimmering Galaxy Lightwork category contains themes of healing, expansion, growth, and empowerment. Okay, so this is the Lightworker stuff. Truth. Okay, now let's jump into something like this, which is more the shadow work, Dark Nebula, I think this is it. And this is cards that highlight the ego and moments of disempowerment. That's adjust. Releases here. Oh, so I think I've got to really sit down with this and understand the categories a bit more and which one is which. I can see myself getting confused here, but I do believe that there's a lot in this deck. I believe that one could do a lot with this. You could basically split them up into their colors and then decide for yourself which ones you want to pick from. So yeah. Anybody else here that wants to say hi? Really grateful for all the comments so far. It's good to have people joining me. I know it's dinner time in the UK and in Europe, and it's lunchtime on the eastern seaboard. I don't know, probably, what would it be there? Mid-morning in California and the western seaboard. So yeah, okay. So what else do we have? Now this is unwrapped, but I had to open it. I just got this in today. It's the Witch Shadow Work Oracle, and I really wanted this. Really wanted this one. I was like obsessed over it. Now I've seen the guidebook. I think the guidebook might be a bit dicey kind of thing, but I really love the art, and I want to give it a chance. I just fell in love with the art. That one looks cool. So yeah, you know what it is it's times where I'm so used to these dark, rich oracles, which of course I love. You know, there's nothing like, it's not like I don't like them. But the thing is that the dark, rich oracles sometimes are, it's like I see them so much and I love them. But when I see something a little bit different, it's a bit like white. It's like the white color white in the middle of autumn, you know, and sometimes now people are wearing it. It looks so fantastic. Or wearing really dark, deep colors in the middle of summer. It's a bit like that with me and decks right now. So this is another rock pool deck. I think I paid like 15 euros for it. It was pretty good price. And you're going to see why my comments about it being light. It's these kind of colors. But I like it so much. Like, this is great for me around the in bulk period, you know, that January, February period. I feel like this would be just so nice. The Judge. And it's got some interesting themes, right? So let's go through the cards again, actually. The Hare, the Raven, the Cave, the Snake, the Friend. Oh, I like that one. Let's jump ahead a bit. The Bat. Oh, I like this. The Ice Queen. Yeah, this is really like that in bulk vibes, right? That I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. That feeling of ice where everything starts, like we've had the color bleached out of the season, but that's the most magical thing because there's that feeling of the palette underneath happening, right? A lot happening underneath. So this is the Hero. Yeah, I really like this deck. I think it's very much a great journeying deck. The Trickster. The Lover. Yeah. The Parent. Now this one comes, and so these are the backs, which is the same as the front of the deck. Yeah, so now the artist is Tatiana Lukovic, which is, of course, she's the artist for the Seasons of the Witch for some of the other decks, you know, because Gyada Rose is for Samhain. I don't know, and Gyada Rose was also for the Yule deck, and she's the artist for the others. The writer is Claire Gogarty. Now, I know that some people have found the guidebook tricky, but I think I can always work with it. So let's look at the Survivor, and let's have a quickly look at the guidebook entry for this one, because I've just picked out randomly the Survivor. I'm hoping it is. Oh, I was hoping it's alphabetical, but it might not be. Hold on a second. Oh, no, it isn't. But you do have a contents page at the front, which is great. The Survivor, 121. Okay, that's easy to find. 121. Here, found it. Okay, the Survivor asks, I'm going to try and hold it up, and then you can see it. The Survivor asks, who has hurt you most in your life? Hang on a second. That's a bit tricky. That's a bit better. Interpretation. In the earliest version of Little Red Riding Hood, the little girl wanders off the path on her way to take food to her grandmother and meets a sly old wolf. With supper on his mind, the wolf races to the grandmother's house, eats the old woman, dresses in her clothes, and gets into bed to wait for the little girl. On arrival, Red Riding Hood believes he is her grandmother, and the wolf gobbles her up too. In later versions, the Red Riding Hood is rescued by a woodcutter who kills the wolf and then opens him up to release the girl and her grandmother. Let's stick with this happier ending. Okay, a surprising number of fairy tales feature children who are abused and neglected by parents or other adults. Ooh, it's a deep one. Abandoned, handed over to monsters, even killed. Okay, this is a very deep deck. There's no end to the misfortune heaped upon them by their so-called protectors. Fortunately, most fairy tales have happy endings, offering hope that violence, terror, and deception can be survived. Have you had a big bad wolf in your life? Was there someone who deceived you, a real wolf in sheep's clothing? Were you mistreated or neglected as a child? How did you deal with that? Does it still affect you? If so, it's time to lay that ghost to rest. Right, that is a really deep reading, that I will say for now. I think I would need to take this with a dose of loving care if I work with this deck. That doesn't mean though that it's, how can I put it? I think that there's a place for this. And funny enough, I don't know if anybody's interested, but I'm actually writing a guidebook which will go into some really deep stuff. And interestingly, you know, this then would actually go well with that kind of writing. So I don't know. I like it, but I can understand why some people might need time to get used to it. Wow, I might need to get this deck. Yes, Sandra, give it a try. You influenced me, so there you go. But yeah, maybe give it a try, you know, if it calls you. And I think it's a pretty good, I don't know if in the UK, but it's a pretty good price point here. It was like 15 euros. And I think that's, you know, I like it when I can afford to try something, you know. So, but anyway, anybody else online has this deck? Can put some comments there about it. Sandra says you can yeah, there you go. Right, does anybody want to see any more unboxings? Because there's quite a lot. The struggle is real, my friends. There's actually another 2 boxes on the top of the cupboard. No, I'm sitting next to the sofa. Sandra's like, yeah. Okay, so a few more. I won't bore you all. Perhaps you've all got this one already. If you have, should I unbox it? Anybody here interested in this one? Season of the Witch Winter Tarot. This is for Yule and in bulk. I'm sure most of you have gone out and bought this one already or have it. If you do, it's okay. I can unbox this sitting at home on my own. It's all right. Don't worry. But maybe if you have, let me know. I'm going to get this. I don't have it yet. Oh, would you like to see a few cards then? I'm sure you do. Okay, so let's open this up. I just love this whole series that Laurie Anderson and Tiana Lukovic and also the other writer who is Juliet Diaz is the other writer. There's Tiana Lukovic as one of the artists and for some of the decks, and of course there's Giada Rose. So I like all of them, all 4 of them, I think in this series have done listen, you have tarot addicted people, you don't have to ask. Okay. Yeah. Just like give it to me raw, right? So yeah, this is it. This is a much larger box than their normal ones. Hold on one moment so you can get an idea of what I'm looking at. Oh, I just realized there's like another 3 in the shelf unopened as well. It's bad. Okay, never mind the fact that there's going to be more coming in. Okay, so this is, the Yule. And this is the Season of the Witch, the Winter Tarot. Sandra, do you have the Winter Tarot already? Perhaps you already, look, you can already see how amazing they go together, even though two different artists, but they just did the series so well. So this is Giada Rose, and this is Tiana Lukovic. So yeah, so big deck, as in a big box. I think it'll be normal size tarot. Great guidebook as usual. And this is the inside, and oh, look, the little wrapping around it is, no, I have some of the oracles. Sandra, you might want to try this one. You get a little wrap, look at that. I'm gonna, actually, for the first time ever, I'm not gonna really just rip it. Hold on a moment. Yeah, I just want to be careful. I want to carefully, I'm going to have to cut it. I think that's best, but I'm going to save that little band and stick it into my journal. I like doing things like that. Don't you think that's pretty? So anyway, oh, look at the inside of, oh, Sandra's like, I'm going to get it. Is it already on the way, Sandra? It's already on your wish list, or maybe it's, you know what? This is a great moment where you can all let your loved ones know what you want for Christmas. Make it easy for them. This is the inside of the box. Look at that blue. My favorite oracle of theirs is the Imbolc Oracle, by the way, because I love those colors. It's like such a me deck. But okay. So, oh, you're going to Glastonbury. Oh, that's a great idea. That's a great, and it's supporting local shops too. I love that. So this is the shiny gilding, and these are the cards. So I'm going to just show a few again. Oh, better make sure we don't get too much glossy shine on that. Is that, can you see that okay? Just let me know if everybody can see that okay. I'm trying not to get too much reflection there. I'm going to skip ahead a bit. The Winter Emperor is number 4, our Emperor. Oh yes, it's fine. Thank you. Thanks for letting me know. This is the Winter Hermit. Oh, it's a lady. I love that. I love, oh, that's better. I love that she's not, it's a she. Sorry, I do like that actually. Yeah. Midnight is 19. Shouldn't that be the sun? Oh, it's the midnight sun. It's, I don't know. Wait, no, shouldn't that be the sun? I obviously need to understand that. So what was the moon as number 18? I'd like to know that. New moon. Oh, this is very interesting. They're really capturing, right, that polar energy, that North Polar energy. I don't know if that makes, yeah, I think that they've done this really well. So anybody else online thinking about grabbing this, feel free to drop your comments in the box. Self-reflection is judgment. Oh. And let's see what the world card. They are sticking slightly, but I think that they'll be easy to break apart. It's just that because I'm doing this live, I'm going a bit too fast. Yep. Ascending to spring is our world card. So obviously that's going to lead very well into their next tarot deck, the spring one, which will probably cover Ostara and Beltane. The one thing I'm going to say, actually, I have to say this, is I wish they were just a big oracle size. I know it's a tarot deck, and that is because her art is so beautiful. Artisans of Winter Wands. So I'm sure this is one of the court cards. And look at, again, I love the diversity, the beauty, like Black Cat. Yeah, I'm channeling her. 3 of Winter Cups. And another one. Let's just do another one quickly. And here is, what is this? Artisan of Winter Swords. It looks like a lovely one. It is lovely. 9 of Winter Pentacles. Okay. So I think this will go with a lot of the, of course, I have all the oracles, but that's my only slight gripe. That this could have been an oracle size for me, purely because I love the art styles of this deck. I just love the way that they've done the deck. I just nearly dropped all the cards. They are a bit slippery, I have to say that. They're the same, they're very rock pool style. What is this? Winter Death is how they've done 13, and this is how it looks. So that's the only thing where, I mean, it's not, but it's just Apprentice of Winter Wands. This must be the pay. I don't know. No, this must be a knight maybe, because she's flying through there. Six of Winter Cups. Is that beautiful? Oh, this looks, yeah, so yeah. Okay, I'll stop there. These are the backs. Don't let me sell you on this any further. I think it sold itself. And it looks like a really, Initiate of Winter Ones, it looks like a really good guidebook. Really meaty. I heard some people don't like the word winter being on every card. I don't mind. Yeah, I think that's a good point. I was thinking that as well. There's a lot of Winter Wands, winter, you know, it'll probably be 7 of Winter Swords or something. What I'm thinking is what would be interesting is to do a whole 1 year spread. And there's tarot cards pulled from each of the seasons as part of the wheel. And then it's going to be helpful because they're like, wait, what season was that? What do you think? For those working on the year ahead spreads, that might also be kind of like, they could offer their client that kind of like, do you want one that's seasonally based like this? And then using other oracles to complement, not necessarily the seasons of the witch, you know, because you want to mix it up a bit. But yeah, and you know, or somebody who's perhaps got a birthday coming, and let's say they're a spring baby or they're an autumn baby, when those decks are released, perhaps an offering could be, would you like an autumnal reading? And they're going to use that deck and then perhaps scatter it with other oracles and tarots around the side. I don't know, but I'm just making this up as I go along. But I just thought, you know, it's okay. Yeah, the only thing for me, the big thing is the size of those cards. They could have been an oracle card size because the art is so good. But yeah, okay, one more and then I will wrap up because yeah, we're 40 minutes in. Oh dear. And then I've got some books. Maybe I'll show you quickly the books as well. Okay, so this was a deck that I was going to open at Yule, but I was like, no, I want to open it now because I've been wanting this for ages and I think I know what's in this. Now, truth be told, this is the priestess. I don't know if I want to call her, I don't know how to refer to her. This is the energy that I've mostly, and I didn't plan this. By the way, it's my birthday today and it's Lilith Day today. Can you believe that? Yeah, Lilith has her own dedicated day. But this is the day, sorry, this is the goddess, the priestess, the energy, where if I had not known her origins, like I just felt like I just already knew this was what I feel closely affiliated to, and so for me, sorry, bit of a climax here because I'm trying to rip open the, yeah, got it out, is, and let's just open it. So it is Call of the Morrigan Oracle. Now I know many of you already have that. I'm guessing. Oh, happy birthday! Thank you so much, Sandra. So yeah, you know, the thing is that when I realized it was Lilith, I was like, well, no wonder I am the person I am. You know, if anybody knew me when the people that knew me when I was younger, they were like, yeah, we can see how that corresponds actually to her. But anyway, I know most of you have this deck. It's so popular now. I went through like 8-9 months where I haven't bought any decks. So this is actually much later. This is one of my more recent purchases, but the reason why I bought this deck is I do love the Morrigan in her animal form, if I can say that. Oh, I love this one. Oh, glad you like it, Sandra. I was saying earlier, I don't know if you were here and logged on when I was right at the beginning of the live, that I actually now watch your channel a lot because I like a lot of the decks that you buy. So I'm like, oh, if she likes it, I probably will like it too. But yeah, so yeah, I bought this. Does anybody else have this? Anybody else online that has this? Maya, do you have it? Or I don't know, maybe Maya's gone off to dinner. So wow, what a book. What a huge book. That looks meaty. Yeah, I just, there's something about the call of that and the thing is that people say to me, because I go running and people go, what do you do in the winter? And I go, I run. And they look at me and I go, I run in the rain. And they're like looking at me like, oh gosh, she's nuts. I have it. The artwork is amazing and the book is really good. Oh, that's so good to hear. That's so good to hear. Does anybody know the indie deck? Hold on a second. I'm going to find it on Etsy because it's going to be really easy to for me to find on Etsy. There's an oh, my favorites. Hang on a second. I'm here. It's too late for dinner for me. It's 18:44 on Island. There's always snacks later, which is going to happen to me today because it's my birthday. I'm like, I'm having snacks. Okay, hold on a second. There is an oracle, it's a tarot and oracle actually. And it's indie. It's in the US. I can't afford to bring it over. It's just so expensive right now. Let me just find the name of it because Sandra, I think you're going to like it. That's why. And Maya, well, whoever else is on this channel that's so far enjoying this. Here it is. Now I found the artist, the shop. So the shop is, and this might start hurting wallets. The shop is Raven in a World Tree. I don't know if hang on a second, I've got a reminder coming in. Raven in a World Tree. Now she's done a deck called the Black Mirror Oracle. And let me try and find the tarot. The tarot that she did, was it a Morrigan tarot? I can't remember. I think it was the Morrigan tarot because I had a exchange with her, but unfortunately it's just because of tax reasons right now. I can't afford to sadly bring it in, you know. Here it is. And let me find the name of the deck so then, you know, all. She's in Dunstable, Massachusetts, I think. Oh no, unfortunately I can't find the tarot deck. But if you look for Raven in a World Tree, you'll at least find the creator I'm referring to. And then I don't know what's happened with her shop and this tarot deck that I had seen. It's so expensive to get decks from the US right now. It is. I won't waste too much time on this live, but I will say that that shop had an oracle deck, which would a tarot deck, which would also go beautifully with this one. So this is about Black Mirror, and then this one was okay. If anybody knows Ruby Wolf, the tarot tuber, the Pythonic Tarot. Ruby Wolf had originally done a review of these decks because she has them. It's called Pythonic Tarot. It's in Etsy. It's coming up as 80 euros. So I don't know what will be in pounds or in dollars. And for me to bring it over from the US, it's right now 30 euros in shipping. Now that's 80 including the tax, but I have to say that that deck looks, oh yes, it looks really nice. Oh, so sad, you know, it took him out. Maya's sitting there, she's probably on Etsy going, yeah, I'm going to find it now. And Tarot Magic is another one I know that sometimes she has similar styles, so perhaps you'll all be looking for it now. So yeah. So anyway, don't you think though that the Pythonic Tarot would go with this? I think it would. And the Tarot of the She will go perfectly with this. The one by Emily Carding, I think. So just showing a few of the cards. I love this energy. I just love it. Yeah, it's so raw. It's savage. It's wild. It's unfettered. These are the backs. There's also a Schiffer deck it's called, it's not crow, it's raven. I think it's raven something. That would go beautifully. No, I'm waiting long for Fae Tarot. Not a cheap deck, I must say. Oh, yeah. But Fae Tarot is from Portugal, right? And it's a Thoth that's been modernized. Am I right? That's the one that you're referring to? I feel as if, I'm sorry to say, I'm a bit like still really old fashioned. I just use the old, like the traditional Thoth. Yeah, it's Thoth. Oh, look at these beautiful, Odras. So, Sandra, did you find this like a helpful deck on your spirit, on your energy with the spirit of the Morrigan? I love that energy. And the Tarot She for me as well is just, it's like this world where I feel like I've been enchanted. Yeah, I just like this. It's very raw, it's very savage, it's very real. It's beautiful without the whole modern beautification stuff that we see. I don't know how else to put it. But yeah, this is great with the Morrigan energy. Maybe I can't show that one. Death. Anyway, I think this will go lovely with quite a bit. So I will very quickly just show a few of the books that I bought. I'm sure you will have them already, but I bought them. Now I'm very slow right now at reading. It's because oh no, wait. We have some other issue first of all to sort through, which is, first of all, I don't know where to put everything. Okay, so you can see I'm faffing about. Hold on a second. Secondly, let me just put these to the side. Otherwise, I'm going to knock something over and it's all going to go spilling over. Now, I didn't realize that there's one more in the box. In that box. Let's not talk about the other boxes today. Okay, so what is this? What is this? Some of this stuff was like wrapped 3 years ago or 5 years ago. I think 2023, some of this. Oh, no, this is a more recent purchase. Oh, I also bought this. I forgot about this. I'm sure you all have this, right? You all have this one? Earth Woman Tarot by Low Scarab publication. Do you all have this one? I know this is a fan favourite with many people. I think this is going to... Oh, I have that one. I got it for my birthday present. I think this... See, I'm a Virgo rising. I'm a Scorpio sun and a Virgo rising. And I think that this is a great Virgo deck for me. You know, I love anything that's like that female empowerment. Did I miss the weather? Yeah, I'm afraid, Sharon, you did. But let me quickly just give you another weather update. It's been stormy. So yesterday, everybody saw on Insta, I was posting. I don't know, Sandra, if you're on Insta, but I posted from the morning. I went for a morning run. It was about 12 Celsius, 11 Celsius, and it was lovely in terms of it was windy, but it was warmish winds. So I was like, I could do the run fine, got home. But I took photos of the skies, and you could just see that it was like it was brewing, and then by about 10 a.m. it was pretty blustery, and by 2 p.m. when I went out for a walk, it was dangerous. Actually, I realized I have to go home. It was too dangerous. I mean, but we don't use it that much. Oh, okay, I understand. No worries. I know it's not for everyone, but anyway, I posted on there the look of the skies. It was really, really bad. And it was dangerous, kind of like, you know, unless you really needed to be out there, like they were putting weather warnings out that don't go out. And then Sharon, just because I know that she's over in the US, so what happened was today we didn't have that much rain, but it is still quite windy. So that's why I'm not out tonight. I was just like, yeah, I don't want something hitting me on my birthday and knocking me down. Oh, look, it's a little party going on. So I'm being very slow with this, sorry. Get on with it. Go on with it, girl. Get on with it. So I'm sure you all have this one. It's done its rounds. I'll only show a few cards. These are the backs. But, Oh, I can't show that actually on. Okay, well, this is the thing now with the whole YouTube. Oh no, I can't show that one either. Okay, I'll show this one. Yeah, I'm gonna have, yeah, oh, I do like that, definitely. That's definitely my kind of lady. Yeah. Oh yeah, I can't see again the bottom of that we can't show. I like this deck. I really like this deck. I'll tell you why, because I think that it's pushing boundaries. It's pushing the good girl boundaries, and I love that. And you know what everybody doesn't, you know, because I'm a Virgo rising. I think for me, you know, they miss the fact that first of all, both Virgo and Scorpio have Hestia as one of their rulers, right? So that's always interesting to hear. So Hestia or Vesta, however you want to say. The only thing is I just realized is this is leaving, wow, this is leaving color everywhere. Okay, interesting. But anyway, and I always find that Virgo energy very kind of like, you're getting the washing tape out like I had to. Yeah, yeah, all of us, you know. I'd already seen, I don't know if anybody watches those. I like watching Health Review, view message. Hold on a second. Oh, oh, hang on. I haven't been hit with the nudity stupidity. Not yet. But at some point they'll come. Do you know, I know it sounds, I don't want to get too political because I want to respect that that's separate stuff. But I kind of like got the feeling that they were going to come for the tarot people at some point. So anyway, so these are the books that I've bought. Now, what do I normally read? Normally, look, I grew up reading like everybody else, Stephen King. I like anything where it's gory and it's scary. What else did I read? I read a lot of crime. I also read when I was when I was 8 till about 12, 13, I read a lot of classics. I would read Dickens, Austen, Louisa May Alcott was always, you know, I was one of those kids. I read classics when I was very, very young. So when I got into my teens, it all shifted into like scary stuff. So anyway, right now I'm trying to get into reading, but I'm just very weird with it. And I bought this one. You're lucky then, Sharon. I bought this one by Courtney Webber, The Morrigan, Celtic Goddess of Magic and Might. Now I know that her Hekate book is meant to be amazing, but I wanted one on Morrigan, and I didn't want, I wanted to be careful how much I'm getting. I don't want like 20 books that I'm not going to touch. So anyway, I bought this one. If you read this, let me know how you feel about it. I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be well done. Oh, I have that one. So yeah, it'd be good to, if you have any comments on it, it'd be good to know. I also bought, because of the fact that I know there's a linkage with Hekate. I'm more of a Morrigan girl, but I still know there's a link with, and I've been doing my research very slowly in the back. So I bought this one. Now this is by Hekate Liminal Rites. This is by Sarita Dest and David Rankine. This looks really, really juicy as well. I liked dipping into this. Now I already have her first book, which is Keeper of the Keys. It's back there. I think it's on my bedroom desk table there. But I also bought this one, which is Entering the Cave, which is more about the shadow work. Now, I've been doing shadow work now for about 20 years, and I actually have to say I'm a bit exhausted. No, you know when you do a bit too much of the stuff. So I recently decided to approach it with a bit of, I don't know, spice or something different. And so I wanted to try new ways of approaching shadow work. And yeah, this is, does anybody have this one? Yeah, I'm just one of those people that at some point, when I've mentored, and you know, I've had people going, oh, I want to work through this again, or I want to work through this again. And sometimes I'm like, people, it's like exfoliation. You don't want to scrub off your whole face. You don't want to scrub the skin raw. So I'm kind of like, is that a good book? This one, you mean, Sharon? Yeah, I think this is the one that you're referring to. There's a bit of a lag, I realise, between the live and what you're seeing. I've heard good stuff about this one. I'm not sure about the one. Well, I shouldn't say I shouldn't. I've heard good stuff about all the Cindy Brannan's ones, but this is the one where people really like it. The other one that I have, let me go and grab it, is this is the first one that she did. And let me just grab another book, actually. Hold on a second. This is the first one that she did, which I think came out of a blog. This one. If you want to, this is the one that I'm currently dipping into. If you want something that's really about practicing with Hekate, which I have been doing without reading. I've been just doing my own thing because I go into the woods every weekend for my running, and then during the week I'm actually around more the city lakes kind of thing. But I bought this just because I didn't know what I was buying actually, and it was about 14 euros. So I was like, just give it a try. If you want to learn practices, this is really good. But also, she does have it like as a not workbook style, but she gives you exercises to do. Now, of course, we don't have to do all of them, but I think that's really well done because she is being a priestess through the text. And of course, what we take and what we leave is up to us, which is always good. But that's why I think that this is something that I would recommend in that sense. So if you want something where you're dipping in and you're learning, like, you'll have here things like, okay, honoring Hekate, that's a chapter. And you'll have here offerings. Again, these are just, her suggestions, offerings, types of offerings, and devotional rituals, getting Hecate's attention, petitioning Hekate. And then you have an exercise, evoking Hekate. So yeah, I'm also, by the way, right now following a YouTube channel, but I don't know how I would present their work. So I'm going to have a chat with them before I talk about it, because it's quite a very niche channel, I think, that they've done, but I think it's excellent, like, scholarly work. But yeah, I want to understand that a bit more before I talk about it. But yeah, I think that if you are getting into Hekate, I really like this one. I think this is a great kind of like sidekick book. Like, if you get a journal and you get this and you do some of the practices, I think you might find it helpful, but it's not like you have to do every single thing in there, make up your bits and pieces. And I'm waiting to get into this one. Oh, wow, that's so interesting. I guess it's on Amazon, I hope. Yeah, these are. So this one was about 14 euros. There is also, I don't know about the US, I'm sure you have these kind of other websites. In Europe, there's a website called Awesome Books. I think they're the EU version of World of Books, which is more UK focused. I don't know if I'm getting this wrong or right, but Awesome Books kind of like has the same way of sending stuff out as World of Books did. They're non-Amazon, and some of my stuff right now is also non-Amazon, just because I wanted to try out another platform. So anyway, this one was about 15 euros, which would be about 15 US dollars, the same thing right now. This one was about 15 euros as well, which is about 15 US dollars. You can get all of these on Amazon. And then this one was, I bought it for 12. I think it's a bit more on Amazon. I think it's about 15 or 20. And she also does one on Hekate, Courtney Weber, which is apparently highly recommended. But yeah, Awesome Books I need to take a look. I will try to remember to list everything after. So I've been going for 1 hour. So let me just wrap this up very quickly with one more book that I did buy. Well, actually, there's another whole load, but we won't talk about that right now. Okay, so this is really, I think Maya has this one. I think all of you have this one. This was really good price on Amazon right now, so I picked it up. It was 14 euros. It's Tarot for the Light Seers, the hardback version, and it was 14 euros. It's actually right now cheaper than the paperback. I was like, should I get it? And everyone was like, yeah, it's great. So I was like, yeah. So I just think this is so beautifully done. Oh, the Cosmic Cauldron. Dreams. I'm sure you all have this one. I'm sure you're all enjoying it. But yeah, I think she's done a great job. I know that Ethany also has a deck where she's done that kind of thing with the guidebook. I have that deck actually. So yeah, I did buy this as well, which is like a little birthday present for me as well. And I just love the luxness of it. And it was a really good price. So I was like, yep, getting it. And the other thing that I'm reading, thanks for letting us know, Sharon. I made me understand yep, Good idea. The other book that I'm just reading that's by my bedside right now, it's nothing really that interesting. You'll have it. You'll have the book. Is Ian Daniels' Phantasmagoria. And I'm reading this because, I mean, I work on Thoth quite a bit and I work on the Kabbalah. You see that section of books there? Just that bit there. They're one half of my Thoth books. So I have another like that much in the shelves that just, they don't come out that much. Those ones get used right now a bit more, so that's why they're there. If you want me to do like a Thoth thing, let me know. Because I could do that and go through what I would really recommend depending on what stage, if that makes sense. I could do that. So yeah, because I really think that it's a topic where there's the meat and bones of the Thoth, but there's also the working with the Kabbalah and the Tree of Life, which I think is so key. And then the astrology aspect is separate, which I do separately as well. But I think it's just so good to like understand the meat on the bones as well. Telling you. So anyway, I'm going to stop there. Thank you everybody who joined me. It was really good to have you here. I hope you enjoyed this. I will try to make sure I list everything below because there was quite a lot here. And I have to now find space for these somewhere on the shelves. This was lovely. Bye everyone. Thank you so much, Sandra. Take care. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Thank you again for joining me on my live. And I will see you all soon. Take care now.